Mag Phoenix, ridiculous rare. Take it over anything really. 5 mana for a 3/3 flyer. When it goes to the graveyard from the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to each creature and each player. So, you know, it fire spouts the board. Then 5 you turn from your graveyard to your hand, so it keeps going back. This is probably going to be the most one-sided card someone can have in their draft deck. So you can't get rid of it, and so you have to use them. Best in an aggressive deck because it's going to deal damage to you. Although if you're in an aggressive deck and they kill it, it'll kill all your creatures. But you know, well, most of theirs too, so it's fine. And hit them in the face for the 3. Okay, we talked about these. Let's see what else there is that I. Okay, so I missed Naturalize. Probably play a Naturalize main. Take it late though. You know, 10th, 11th pick. Nature's Spiral is an interesting regrowth that they printed. Colorless and a green. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand, and it tells you what permanent cards are on it. So it's a nice little instructional card. It's really good. Though, I mean, most of the time it's just going to be a reanimate, right? Like, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So, this is the kind of thing I'd want if I had, like, really good enchantments or artifacts or something. Something that, like equipment, you know, like Luxon and Warhammer type cards. But it's a really cool constructed card. I wouldn't take it very highly in limited. Unless I had really good reason to want to get things back. Because a lot of times it's just rate dead, right? And that's never been a high pick. Negate, it's always been really good. Not as good as Remove Soul. Take this mid-range. Counter target non-creature spell. Nightmare in a heavy black deck is amazing, and it's just good overall. On average, if you're playing half black, half whatever else, it'll be a 3/3 flyer for 6 that gets bigger. And that's fine. Not amazing in that deck, but in you know, in a heavy black deck, it's ridiculous. So I'll take it. Depends on the deck. If you're playing heavy black, I'll take it over most removal. If I'm not playing heavy black, certainly if I'm only splashing black, I probably won't take it at all. But if I'm playing half and half, I'll probably take it over bad removal, because a lot of times it'll be an air elemental and whatnot. So. Oaken Form. Heard a guy talking about how good this was for him at the pre-release. 3 for enchant creature. Creature gets +3/+3. I never liked cards like this because Unsummon owns it. Or any removal really. If you're playing a super aggressive deck, you can play it while they're tapped out to attack, and then at least you get 1 attack in. But I mean, it's really good for a creature enchant. It's you know, a big bonus, and if they're only playing red removal, this could be really good. So I take this mid-range. I would probably not play it main deck if I didn't have to. So, which means I'm not going to take it that highly. But it's good for a creature enchant. It's just sets you up for a really bad card disadvantage and tempo disadvantage. So you always want to be mindful of that. And I'd rather just have a consistent deck than one that like owns somebody sometimes and then just totally gets blown out the other times. Because presumably in a core set draft, the players aren't as good anyway as a expansion draft, because people that like to play core set drafts they gravitate toward it because of its simplicity. And you'd rather just have your cards generally be of equal value most of the time they come out. Okay, Open Vaults. Here's a new I think the old card was called Replenish or something. It's a new version. 4 and 2 white sorcery. Return all artifact and enchantment cards from all graveyards to the battlefield under their owner's control. So, in constructed, this should be fine. In limited, obviously, it's horrible. It's a little expensive even for constructed. Being able to get both enchantments and artifacts. You know, I guess you could play like a non-creature deck with all artifacts and enchantments and a lot of removal and whatnot. You know, and let's see, things like Seal of Fire, you know, get all that stuff back. Could be kind of a cool card, but probably not going to be that good. Ornithopter, 0 for a 0/2 flyer. Yeah, you shouldn't really be playing that in limited. It's always been a cool card, but yeah, no. Overrun, you take Overrun really over anything. I take Overrun over bomb creatures. It's just 3 green and 2 colorless. It says I win the game on it. It's that good. It's stupid. one of the dumbest cards ever in limited. I don't know why they keep printing it. I guess because heavy green decks a lot of times just get stalled out. So they want something to help the green decks get through. But green's always been pretty good in the base sets anyway. Pacifism's always high pick. Top end removal. Palace Guard. 2 and a white for a 1/4 that can block any number of creatures. Mid-range. So, but mostly if you're attacking with him, you know, his second ability isn't going to be that great, because they'll just kill him. But you know, if you can, I mean, it's a really good creature. It's definitely at the top end of the creatures. It's probably better than bad removal, but pretty cool. Pyroclasm is a pretty high pick after good removal. After really good creatures, usually. Raging Goblin, not very good. Probably would never play it. Rampant Growth is a mid-range card. High if you're trying to play 3 colors. Razorfoot Griffin, 4 for a 2/2 flying first strike. Always been pretty good. High-end creature card. Regenerate. Colorless and a green, regenerate target creature. I don't know why that isn't 1 green mana. It's pretty bad. Relentless Rats, terrible. Fun card though. They keep printing it, so presumably there's enough of them in the around now that people can actually afford to buy them for a casual deck. Rocks Pike Master, 2 and 2 white for a 3/3 first strike. Other soldiers get first strike. Yeah, I take this guy pretty high. It's high end of creatures. Righteousness is okay. Target blocking creature gets +7/+7. Not great. Really good really good on that guy that can block more than one guy, and then I don't know if there's anything else like that. Anyway, it's not that great. Low end pick. Rise from the Grave is a new reanimate card. 4 and a black. Put target creature card in a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. The creature becomes a black zombie, in addition to its other creature types and colors. Okay, so it's 5 mana, it's a little expensive, but it's still solid. Rod of Ruin is generally deceptively good. It's really expensive, so I don't like it for that reason, but against some decks it's just really good. I take this mid-range. 4 for an artifact, 3 tap, deals 1 damage to a creature player. So, in an expansion set that would be like almost unplayable, it's so expensive, but it's pretty good in or solid in base set drafts. Rootbound Crag is the red-green duel. Probably the worst one. Royal Assassin. It's amazing. Take it over removal. Rune Claw Bear. It's the new Grizzly Bear. Guess they didn't. Grizzly Bear wasn't flavorful enough, so they made a functional reprint. So it's exactly the same, a bear and a 2/2 for 2. Safe Passage, 2 and a white. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you and creatures you control this turn. It's actually pretty good. You know, you can attack with everything and use it, or just block everything and use it. Take that pretty highly. Over good creatures, probably. Sage Owl, okay, we already talked about these. Swamp, okay, we already talked. That's where we ended before. Okay, I think that's it. Once again, thanks for watching. What do I think of this set overall? I think it's cool. It's a cool new direction that they're printing new cards. It's kind of annoying that the base sets were always just all reprints. I think all the functional reprints are kind of lame, because, you know, I kind of like reprints of old cards because it's like you get a new artwork, and if you like the card before, that's cool. New foils of it and whatnot. And for the most part, none of the functional reprints are playable and constructed, so it's just more chafe. And I'd rather have new chafe than a reprint of old chafe. Anyway, hope you enjoy the set, and good luck in your drafts or whatever you do with it. See you later.